Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Yu, and I am the Chief Scientific Officer and co-founder of Pymetrics. Just going to let you read this and think about it for a few seconds. And please let me know if you don't necessarily agree with that statement. Okay, so everyone's in agreement here. Talent is your most valuable resource. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. But we also know that there are many problems with the way we've been hiring people and the way we've been managing our most valuable asset. The traditional hiring process is ineffective. We get numbers like 30 to 50% of first-year hires failing, whether it's them getting fired or they don't like the job and they leave. That's a huge number. And it is also highly inefficient. We get numbers like 250 resumes received for one job position that's open for one slot, and recruiters spend on average 6 seconds per resume. I don't know about you, but I don't think I can get good enough information from a resume just by looking at it for 6 seconds. And finally, it's biased. It's a well-known, documented, well-studied fact that people show gender and ethnic bias, whether it's conscious or unconscious, it's there. So Pymetrics provides a solution to these problems, and we do this by first getting objective data from a neuroscience-based assessment. And neuroscience-based assessment is in the game format. And second, we use the data and machine learning techniques to build customized predictive models. And thirdly, we use bias removal process to ensure that our process is bias-free. And we do this by specifically designing our games in a certain way and also employing a lot of statistical tools to remove any residual bias. So how does it all work? Our battery of assessment consists of 12 games, and each game is about 2 to 3 minutes long, and the entire battery would take about 20 to 25 minutes. And the assessment is inherently measuring your cognitive behavior. And from that assessment, we get about 90 cognitive, social, and emotional traits. And these 90 traits data is used to build predictive models for a job. For instance, if we are doing a screening task for a company for a role, I don't know, for a teaching role, for example, we will get the top performers from that company to play our games, and we get their data, and we try to identify how are they unique from the rest of the crowd to be the top teachers at that organization. And once we build that model based off of their game data, we can then apply it to all the future applicants for that position at that company. And so as an applicant, you would basically do the same thing. You would play the 12 games, and you would immediately get 90 trait report with all your cognitive and social and emotional traits. And if you're matched to the job you apply to, your traits will be mapped onto the model that we have. If you're matched, then you'll go on to the next stage, which most likely is an interview stage. If you're not matched with the job you apply to, then we actually put you back into the general pool where we try to match you with other clients and other jobs that are on our platform. So you might think that you're a good fit for this company and this job, and we find that you're not really a good fit, and we recommend you to apply to another job or so on and so forth. So does it actually work in reality, in practice? Does it really help? We built this thing, and I want to share some results we got from working with a large global corporation. They're called Unilever. I don't know if you've heard of them. So we actually worked with them for their global recruiting project. They wanted to replace their resume screening process with our Pymetrics games. So they didn't even look at anyone's resumes. Initially, they just said, okay, you're applying to this job, you play Pymetrics games. So we did that with 250,000 applicants from 68 different countries, and it was in 15 different languages. And the results that we got were pretty amazing. So the client actually saw 100% increase in offers extended and offers actually accepted. So it was twice the yield ratio from their previous process. And at the same time, they were able to reduce the recruiting time and the time to hire by 75%. And all the additional costs associated with recruiting was reduced by 22%. But I think the most important one here is the 20 to 100% increase in gender, ethnicity, and social economic status diversity. Actually, this company saw the SES diversity increase was so high that they had to redesign their relocation budget altogether to support all the employees that they were able to hire from places that they never hired, and these people coming from community college and from all these underprivileged areas. So they were super excited with the results, and so were we. So in real life, yes, it seems to be working, and it's working great. And this is the team behind this product. So we were found by two PhD neuroscientists from MIT and Harvard. My co-founder, Frida, she was on a panel here on Monday, yesterday. So she's a neuroscientist. She specializes in cognitive psychology and testing. I met her, I'm the one at the bottom, so in case you're, I met her while we were doing our postdocs at MIT, and my research was more focused on using data science and machine learning algorithms to neuroimaging data. So I come from more of the engineering background. She comes from the technical, the testing and assessment background. And this is our team, currently a size of 24, and you can see the breakdown. We have 7 people in sales, 2 in legal and compliance, 5 in data science, and 8 in engineering and product. But we actually have a very aggressive hiring plan for the rest of the year. So we're adding 15 more salespeople, 4 data scientists, and 2 engineers. We're hoping that overall team size will be approximately 45 by end of this year. You can see on the charts for clients and revenue, we've been increasing our revenue by 300% year over year. And this year we are expecting to hit $4.5 million with 40 clients. We're super excited about our growth rate, and I think we are continuously looking forward to changing and transforming the HR industry with science and technology. Thank you.